Hello, welcome to another Get at Gaming Let's Play. I'm Alex,
I'm Ben.
and we're here playing Chapter 8, which is the core. It's like post game. Um, there's sound this time. There wasn't sound last time, but
Yay, we have sound.
yeah, we have sound. It's because my stuff was set for work, and so it wasn't like the audio has to be set a certain way in order for it to capture stuff that's in here. So.
Gotcha.
Again, we're kind of just skipping cutscenes and all that.
I will say that if you guys are enjoying these and you guys want to different after this, definitely let us know. Give us some ideas of some good games. Maybe something that's a multiplayer. I've been trying to get Alex
Nope.
to get no, not what you think. Double Dragon Gaiden.
Oh. What do you
What'd
think
you
I
think
was thinking?
You were probably gonna think I was gonna say Five Nights, but
No, I thought you were saying Halo.
and no, I know it's so funny because we're friends on Xbox, and then when you get into Halo, you can invite friends. You have a Spartan there,
Yeah, because I
um,
played the beta.
yeah, and it's like I think you were like an earlier level,
Mm-hmm.
But I feel at this point, Halo is a hard game for you to go into this far along.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely need to be playing it for a while because it doesn't play like Call of Duty or any of the others.
Yeah. So this level, you lose your dash for the whole screen unless you pick up one of these.
Wow. Which means you can't do the level. Right?
You can't do it in the normal sense, I guess, but yeah. Because you can't, like, you'll have to do some tricks, I guess, but like you'll have to do, oh, whoops. Or like this. And then you can just jump around. But you got like new stuff like that, like these new things that like bring you up.
Okay.
Oh, I guess there are strawberries here. Okay. Yay. I thought we were done with them. But yeah.
Yeah, they.
What?
Go ahead.
No, I wasn't gonna say anything. Go.
I was gonna say, like, as for petitions for Alex to get Double Dragon Gaiden, they just keep releasing new characters for free. Like they introduced some in April. Last year they had like a couple. Plus, you could earn characters from the game, like enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I earned a Bobo as a playable character.
Nice.
But then you've got the other brother. You've got some from what was it? They've the two other characters from Double Dragon 3 on NES. So you could like earn other characters, which is pretty sweet.
What about do they have, because I think they did stuff in River City Girls. Like, is there any like Kunio-kun crossover?
Not yet. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Jimmy and Billy both were in River City Girls. And I think Maria was as well.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I think she was like already in the game, and then they introduced Jimmy and Billy.
Because I thought Bobo was too.
Yeah.
I thought he was a boss.
I mean, if you remember correctly, there was that whole game that user made of just a Bobo in like different games.
Oh yeah. What was? Well, I mean, he was in I Want to Be the Guy, right?
Yeah, and this one was like a, I don't know, it's a fan made game, but it just blew up overnight.
Yeah.
And he's in all kinds of other games. You know, being a Bobo. But like, what the cool part about Double Dragon Gaiden is every character does play different. They have their own moves. Even both the brothers have different moves. So you can start off with like the two of them, Maria, and then there's like their uncle, I guess. He's more of like a heavy. I think she and him both use guns.
I messed up.
It reminds me of Scott Pilgrim a little bit.
Yeah.
But it does get hard. It does get very difficult.
I'm sure.
And you have to play on the hardest level to get tokens. And tokens is how you buy different characters, all that stuff.
Huh.
I bought it on sale on Steam and it was like $7, I want to say.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And it seems to be on sale often. It's a pretty good game. It's definitely like old school. You know, because they have that newer Double Dragon coming out sometime later this year.
Yeah.
It definitely does not look like that.
So I will say, this level is a lot easier than the last level we were in.
I'm noticing that. I have to tell you, my kids, one of my kids started playing Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, nice.
I have the retro replay for Xbox, and they started playing it. And my one son was like, "Can we get this on N64?" I'm like, I mean, maybe someday. I think this is the best way to play it right now, except for like the Nintendo Switch Online.
Well, even then, the Rare Replay is probably the best way to play it. Xbox Live Arcade, Rare Replay. Just because it's easier, but it makes more sense. Like, there's no like note high score because it couldn't remember your notes. So like now it just remembers them all, so you don't have to like recollect everything in one go.
Yeah, he's been playing that and then Nuts and Bolts.
Huh.
It's so funny. They're like, "Dad, I don't understand Nuts and Bolts." I'm like, well, don't ask me, because this isn't one I played.
Yeah.
Have you played Nuts and Bolts?
Yeah, I bought an Xbox because of it.
It's got the weird mechanics of like building a car. Which isn't bad. I saw someone the other day. I watch a lot of resellers because I resell to buy for my collection. I've been pretty honest about that. And he had found the Game Boy version of Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh yeah, I have that.
I didn't know that was a hard to get title.
It not really. I found it at a local store over here. It's not hard to get, it's just, maybe it is, but it's not expensive. I guess I should say that.
It's so crazy. I think as a collector, it's weird seeing things, you know, people are like, "Oh, that's rare." I don't think a lot of stuff I find is rare. I just don't see it out in the public very often. Through all of my, you know, things I've done, I've never seen that game ever out in the public.
I only saw it once.
Then you bought it.
Yep. And then I have Banjo Pilot as well.
Is that one a rare one?
I have no idea. Oh, well, I messed that up.
I just think it's you know we go to garage sales, we go to flea markets, and I feel like some of the hidden gems are harder and harder to find.
Mm-hmm. I messed up.
Like I've got a lot of NES games which I wouldn't think are rare, but I see them like on these pickup videos of people, and they're like, "Hey, I never see this out."
Yeah.
Like one of the ones I own is Spy versus Spy on NES.
Oh yeah.
And I've heard like when a lot of people when they watch it, they're like, "Oh man, that game's so rare." And I'm like, "It's not an expensive game. It's just you just don't see it out."
Mm-hmm.
But also, I also feel like you're not gonna roll upon the flea market and find a sealed in-box copy of Earthbound.
No, but you'll find not sealed little, what was it, Nemo and
oh yeah,
what else did you find? Metal Gear.
yeah, that was the craziest thing I think I've ever found. And you know what's funny is I actually thought about like just holding on to them for a while. That's what I should have done.
Should have.
Because now they're worth even more.
Yeah, because that was like what, like a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's a funny story. So it's the first time that the flea market we go to, Alex is like, "Oh, you gotta go. I think you might find some stuff." And I was really just selling to purchase for my NES collection. And so we go, and like probably like the second or third table, this guy had this box that had an NES in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a bunch of boxed games, controllers, and I was like sorting it out, and then Alex like, "Tell him $50, or like you want to buy it all." The guy was like, $50. Mind you, Little Nemo was in box complete, Metal Gear was complete in box. There was like a airplane one that was complete in box.
Yeah.
There had to be like 9 NES controllers in there. I mean, I kept the better ones, and I kept the NES, but there was just so many controllers. But like, and then right after that, I found a box under a table and it had a Super Nintendo. That Super Nintendo was trashed.
But you know what else you found? Or we found Lester the Unlikely, and I own that game now.
Yeah. Wasn't there like also in that box there was like a bunch of manuals, and there was like one you needed?
Well, one was Lester the Unlikely.
Yeah, that's what it was. So I guess it's so weird watching these pickup videos from people where they go to like these flea markets in different states and stuff, and they find all this craziness.
Mm-hmm.
But also I've noticed when they go to these places, they pay a lot more than what we would pay.
Oh yeah.
Now, unfortunately, these are very well-known YouTubers. I think that's part of it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think when they're like, "Oh, that's so-and-so."
They can afford it, yeah.
It is crazy to see how much cash they go through in an episode.
Well, like, I feel like Mort doesn't, though. Mort just, like, trades a bunch.
Well, and most of the stuff that he buys, I think he's kind of like me. Like, he resells. At first, he was reselling to get Sculptor's Cut, Clay Fighter Sculptor Cut, complete in box, and he just needed the manual.
Yeah.
So sometimes he goes completely off the thing. But the crazy thing is he knows some of these vendors, and they're like, they hold stuff for him.
Yeah.
We actually have like, I want to say it's the one guy who got the PS3 from. He knows when he sees us, he puts all that stuff out.
Yeah.
We have a vendor, does like a little bit of everything. But he had a PS3 with a controller slim. I think it was the 160 gig, right?
I think so. It was 2 controllers as well.
Yeah.
And they weren't
These are
like
all-
6-axis or anything. Like they were actual like DualShock 3s.
Yeah. And Alex was like, how much? And he goes, $30.
Actually, it might have been cheaper than them. I think it was 20.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he said for you 20.
Yeah.
Because we buy from him. Well, we were buying from him often. Now, granted, the one flea market we've been to, he hasn't had like a lot of game stuff. Tons of vinyl.
Yeah.
I'm not really into. I have vinyl, but I don't have a ton. But
Well, also the problem is with these flea markets, and I've said it time and time and again, but like people don't know how to take care of their vinyl. And so like even if I was into it, like I don't want to buy it at a flea market because you're not taking care of it well enough.
and some of that old pressed vinyl is delicate.
Well, it's probably warped because like they keep it in that bad like sunlight or wet.
Yeah. I think it was. I know I talked to my brother about my brother a couple times. Big comic book collector. Did own like a store at one point. I've texted him times that Alex and I are there. You know, because we go and there's like boxes of comic books. And he told me not to buy it because it's like all about condition.
Yeah.
And a lot of these times it was, you know, you got the dew and the moisture from the weather changing from, cold to hot sort of deal.
Yeah.
And there was moisture on these things. He's like, don't buy them.
No.
And we've met some other people, like we've met some other friends there that at the flea market that know us and they're like, oh hey, I got video game stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we do.
I wonder if we'll see our favorites. There's a guy who resells. That's all he does that as like a part-time thing to help collection, and it's him and his son. And last year he was there a lot.
Yeah.
So far we haven't seen him yet. It's still early in the season though.
That is true. Wow, this is annoying.
I hate ones where it's like you have to beat the lava or you have to beat something.
Yeah, also starting from the right, I guess, is the actual strat.
It gives me horrible nightmares of Battletoads.
Oh, really?
There is a level if you can get past the light cycles thinking, oh, that's the hardest part of the game. No, it is not.
Yeah.
There is a part where you are kind of like going up and there's something coming at the bottom and it's just like, it's really difficult. Like you really have to, kind of like this, if you miss a jump, you're done. And you gotta be careful because you might have to start the whole game over.
Yeah.
That's why I always think it's crazy when I see people speedrun that game. I'm like, I don't know how you're doing it. Do you think that would be on your list to play next? Battletoads?
Oh, no, I played it before.
How far did you get?
I don't remember. I played it with a friend like years ago.
I did do well in the Game Boy version. They kind of made it a little easier.
Oh, yeah.
And I did play the new Microsoft version. I did not like that one.
How? Oh, okay. I know what I'm supposed to do. I have to go in the middle and jump. Okay.
This does seem easier than before, though, and I know that's not saying a lot.
Yeah. Wait, where's the... Oh. There's a switch.
God, it just keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's why I would rather just like lose like right here, because now like when I move, it starts moving.
Do you think anybody plays this game deathless?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
That's insane.
Like, it's definitely possible. Not for me, but
I mean, I see that all the time on Twitch. That people are like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna do whatever game deathless," and I just find that insane.
I mean, there's a stat like in this game, 4 levels, like if to show like if you did it deathless or not. You get an extra like a flag or something on in your notebook.
I mean, I think it was like last week, it was before I saw somebody playing Rygar, which is an NES game,
Yeah.
and they were trying to do it deathless.
Good luck with that.
Lots of startovers.
I'm sure. Well, a lot of those as well, like friend of the show, like Alex, like they use like their computer with all this other stuff that like makes it faster for the game to like turn itself off, you know? Oh, the game's glitching.
Yep.
I saw it. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it was just that one spot up here. Last time, the game was glitching. And we also had no audio either. But
Yeah, we have actually, you gotta go back through our episodes, we actually talked about speed running with our buddy Alex.
yeah.
And watching him speed run though, totally gives me anxiety.
Oh yeah, same here, definitely.
I think a couple times he split off to do a couple different games recently. But watching him play the one game that he plays mostly for speed running, just knowing the glitches, knowing where things were, is just, dedication to that game.
Yeah.
That's where I played Super Mario Odyssey, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get all the moons, I'm not going to get all the extra moons, I just want to finish it.
Yeah.
My kids all the time tell me I should speed run Mario 3, and I'm like, yeah, but then it makes the game not as fun anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think we actually talked about that before.
I think we have.
Because you just have to know the ins and outs. And for Mario 3, I'd have to play the Japanese version. Or no, it's like one of the different bros. Like, I think it's Left Bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 carts.
Yeah.
One of them adds stuff. You have to find the original card. And that's what you have to play from.
I mean, it's the same thing with which one is it? Mario 64.
Yeah.
Like the original Mario 64 is the one to play, which is the one that we got, but then Nintendo got like a fixed one or whatever.
Yeah, and that's exactly like the Mario game. So Mario 3 had the original, and then they didn't like where it was, and so they switched it. So there's a Left Bros and a Right Bros.
Yeah.
And I can't remember which one it was. The newest one actually added and fixed a bunch of things on it.
Huh.
So like speedrunners don't like that one, they like the original one. Because they kept all the glitches.
Yeah.
And for me, if I'm doing all that, man, it's just not. I lose like how much I like that game.
Yeah.
Plus, I saw like somebody do that game in like 45 minutes.
It's ridiculous. No, thank you.
I mean, I've gotten pretty fast about some of it, but not that fast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you memorize everything, you could probably do it.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
using warp whistles and stuff.
Yeah. I messed up. See, I'm trying to get the strawberry because I'm never coming back here again.
See, and that's the hard part.
Yeah. Hey, look at that. Oh, this one's easy.
Have they ever talked about doing a sequel to this game?
They were doing another game and then it got announced that it got canceled due to creative differences or whatever.
Oh, that seems to be that is the hardest thing in the video game industry.
Yeah.
I remember having like old game magazines that would show previews of games. I mean, obviously it's real gameplay, right? And then that game is never coming out.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a... Oh. I don't remember what the game was called. There was one like called Ghost. It was based off of a PC game, and it was like a third-person action-adventure shooter.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they showed all this footage. It never came out. But they had like actual... I remember seeing... God, I'm gonna date myself. I remember on G4 them showing like a preview.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Never came out. I just think it'd be so rough, like, to put all that time and effort into something that's coming out.
Yeah.
I think it was like, literally, I want to say just very recently, in the last couple of months, somebody released Kung Fury. They had the B-roll to it. The movie's done.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, it's done, but the guy that did it was in a lawsuit with some company from Japan or China.
Mm-hmm.
Something about, I don't know, maybe he had got them to help produce the movie, and they wanted their cut. But the movie's done. Like, it's crazy that this is where we're at, right?
Yeah.
Done movie.
Oh, no, I messed up.
It was so funny. They were trying to take it off the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
But once it's out there, it's out there.
Oh, yeah. And we're gonna make this like that. Now it gives me more time. See?
The crazy thing was, Alex, when you watch the B-roll, you know who's in it? Michael Fassbender, number one.
Oh, wow.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, And of course, David Hasselhoff. This one is more ridiculous than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, just absurd ridiculousness.
How'd that make that?
Holy crap. It was called Kung Fury 2, the movie.
Okay.
I would totally pay to see that. For a second there, I was like, oh, he's all done.
Nope.
When you got me by the one part.
Because I missed that. Because I have to go up for to turn it back into fire. See, like that.
Dang.
Oh no. I wasn't expecting it. It's like Aladdin.
Oh my gosh. Do you know people have broken controllers because of that game?
I'm sure. But the problem is, unlike Aladdin, instead of dying when you hit a wall, you just bounce back and die.
I remember like renting that in Lion King. I wanted like a Disney weekend. And Lion King was not good either. It's super hard.
Yeah, it is.
But here we are in like later years. They release a 2-pack of those games.
Yeah.
And I think it's even the Game Gear versions?
No, no Game Gear versions, unfortunately.
Okay. One of the copies they threw the Jungle Book in there, I guess.
Yeah, there's a re-release, or it's DLC.
Yeah, and it was like Jungle Book, which was another hard game.
I've never played that one.
I've never played it. I've only played it on NES, and I don't think it's the NES version.
Yeah. I mean, it might be there. Because a lot of those had like the NES, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Game Boy. That was close.
I don't even know how you
Look
do
at that. You hear it?
Yep.
How are we here? Whoops. Oh. Oh, should I be using a thing? Oh, it's up there. That's why. Oh, it's right there. That's not bad.
Your rhythm that you've got going is pretty good.
You say that, and then I hit a wall.
Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, there's a B-side of this?
Yep.
For a second there, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. There's like nothing there for you.
Yeah. I knew it was like this. It's the only reason why I didn't freak out. missing some.
I was gonna say I didn't see him.
So the only way to unlock the B-side is to one, to get the tape, just beat it, but also you have to have all of the hearts, like, entirely in order to get them. Okay, so yeah, there's 3 here, so I missed the first one here. I do want to see if we have this yet. Is it here? Nope. It's not here yet. Huh. Maybe I have to beat it first. Oh, I have to beat the seaside for it. And yes, there are seasides. So once I beat this, then I get seasides. And then those are really, really hard. Like, I was stuck, I think, here for seasides, maybe, on my PlayStation, and I just never finished. So, because yeah, that is awful. Like, it's fun and it's cool that people can do that, but
yeah,
no, thank you. But yeah, we have B-sides for this. I don't know if we'll continue. Maybe we will someday. And then there's also the free update, which is really, really hard. Like, super, super hard. I've never beaten this before. So, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed the possible final episode of Celeste. Again, if you want us to play some other games, let us know what games you want us to play. Honestly, we'll probably already start a game here in a little bit. But obviously, like, your opinions matter. So comment like what kind of game you want us to play. Reasonably so. Something that is easily able to pick up and or play. And not just like an 80-hour RPG, because no Final Fantasy X. Nope.
No.
But yeah, hope everyone enjoyed this. Hope you all having a good day, good week, good month. Hope everyone's enjoying the Switch too, because it hasn't come out yet over here. But for the time of recording, I guess I should say, not over here. But yeah, do you have anything else to say to the people, Ben?
Just to get at it.
Get at it.